changer. Pieces of the Sky Ripper had surfaced. Renato knew that using it could go catastrophically wrong. But he was sure he could figure out how to use it safely. Also, a temple had risen out of empty desert. The Iblis stone was hidden there. It was a dangerous artifact. It could corrupt its user into a bloodthirsty monster. Maybe he could find a way to use it, to take its power without surrendering to its wickedness. On the other hand, his old friend Lapino needed rescuing.
Yep.
Lapino was no
We're going to get
game changer,
Lapino.
but could Renato really leave an old friend to the Ravens?
Yep.
Ah, Lapino. Apparently, the Mountain Rabbit had sold a Pegasus that he did not exactly own. Lapino always wiggled out of trouble, given time. But he was out of time. The Ravens had figured out that Lapino was a rebel spy. If the fleet reached him first, they'd string him up for that. Never mind the winged horse.
Alright, let's go save Lapino. Just try not to die 100 times this time.
Lapino had apparently managed to confuse the judge by arguing that he hadn't actually stolen the winged horse. He'd only sold it. But wait, where was the prison? The village was empty. Had everybody fled the Ravens?
Jesus Christ. Already taking hits. Ooh, that double block. Hitting him from any range. Done.
People were frightened these days. Just 2 weeks past, Renato had snooped through an empty town and listened to the Ravens caw about the Emperor's new taste in ritual sacrifice.
No.
Renato thought of the Iblis stone and shivered. He had no business messing with ancient, cruel artifacts. What he needed was his friends around him. Clear eyes, full hearts, can't lose.
Good skill point. Ooh, throw distance, yep. More sword magic. Ooh. We're just gonna put it there. Let's get this one open. Why not? We didn't have max health. Oh, and we can build a sword? No. We're trying to save that for this. I need 3 ore.
The new pathway made Renato curious.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, a lever. Just spin it. Cool. Ooh, the big one. This one's got like gems or something in it. Treasure hunter. Wonder what that is. Let's find out. Treasure hunter. Right there. Said to increase chance of rare loot by 1%. Wait. Okay. Well, let's hope that 1% is better than it sounds. Because that's rough. But I just have to go back, or...
It was time to make a new sword.
Don't I need like 2 more to make the void? Yeah, 2 more. Make a new sword? No. I want the void blade. YOLO, dude. Jump down? Yeah. What's down here? Don't remember ever going down here. Jumping down the city well. Great idea. Let's find mushrooms. Eat some of those. Right. Now I can make the sword. Which is awesome. Because we need to make that sword. It's gonna be great. It's this way. A waterfall? Can we jump down it? Oh. Cool. Cool.
Kill the rebel! Caught one raven. Eat the rebel! Caught another.
Oh, dang it. No.
Ravens were landing everywhere. Advance guard.
Advance guard.
If they got to Lupino first, they'd eat him for breakfast. Or a snack. Ravens weren't picky. If they got hungry, they sometimes forgot to interrogate their prisoners. Even top spies like Lupino. Where had the mad rabbit got to?
No, let me out. No. Okay, good. Cool. I don't know what you meant.
He was creating employment for. Truly, he was a job creator.
Oh, hey.
Dirty and bloody, Renato finally reached Lupino. The rabbit was practicing his shuffle. Renato
Oh yeah, the cards.
With Lupino's favorite deck. Oh, I thought you were in danger. I am. The ravens are coming. Oh, the prison thing. Right, yeah, we see this guard owed me 53 ducats, so we made a deal. They're very reasonable people, actually, for weasels. Now, I got a brilliant plan to kidnap Zenobia. We capture Zenobia, we find out what she knows, and that's the whole war right there. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Capture the Emperor's greatest general, who also happened to be a deadly sorcerer and, his only daughter. That would be worth it. On the other hand, he could still get to the core of the Sky Ripper, even if he couldn't get the whole thing. It must have great power.
Yeah, we're getting Zenobia.
It wasn't just the Emperor's daughter, of course. She'd been Renato's best friend in Sword Fu school. And
Sword Fu.
Mad for her. The rabbit reminded him. They'd been close. She'd told him things no one else knew. But she never told him who she really was. She knows all the Emperor's plans. chuckled the master spy. She won't give them up easily. She'll tell the interrogators, all right, said Lapino. Taking her would change the game, all right.
Yep. Okay.
The city was already under Zenobia's control. I had to admire her efficiency. Renato shivered at the thought of Zenobia at the mercy of the interrogators. Could he really turn her over to them? But this was war. It wasn't meant to be pretty.
Oh yeah, we need that workbench so we can get
No sense collecting more materials. It was time to make something pointy.
I can find a workbench. Jeez. No workbenches. Nothing. Ghetto looking. I'm gonna make these guys tough. Wrecked. Take it. Let's get our movement speed up. Let's run faster. Next point we get.
Hoped his hook didn't break.
Yeah, definitely hope it doesn't break. It'd be terrible. Okay. Right. Or straight. Right. Okay. Can alter. Now what are we gonna do next? We can do that. Attack reflexes. Slow down time after a successful attack until your next attack. Ooh. I might actually do that. Start slowing down time.
I'm just trying to teach you how to fly.
Wrecked. There's a little bit of health. This urns never give me anything. Oh yes! Void Blade!
This sword from the mystical east could make time itself slow for you.
You got it. This is the sword I use primarily now. So the Hero Blade. Ooh, I want to look at the upgrade. After a second. Oh Jesus Christ, that hurt. Oh, that's not health. Forgot.
Renato could feel the burn.
Feel the burn, okay. Bernie Sanders up in here. What's this gem? Mental resistance. Those never give me anything. Now what is it? Oh. Resistance to spell damage? I like the crit chance. Oh, okay. physical resistance. That would be good. Attack faster. Okay, but what's this upgrade? Speed increases. Oh, increased movement speed too? Oh yeah, dude. Move really fast. Like super run. And attack speed.
What exactly was Lepino up to this time? You could see the wheels spinning inside his head. They made Renato dizzy, in fact.
YOLO. Jump down a sewer. Ooh, more mushrooms. And a fish? Yummy. We got eyes. That's crazy. Thank you.
It was definitely easier to fight inanimate objects.
Oh yeah. Heck yeah, dude. Energy on kill? That's good. Can we get through here? No? Damn. There's Lepino. Workbench?
So, what's this plan of yours? Use me as bait, said Lepino. And he outlined a slightly complicated plan that involved geese, a net, setting the Farfarer a little bit on fire, Lepino dressing as an old blind toad, and Renato hiding inside a monstrous watermelon. What could possibly go wrong? Thought Renato.
What? Yeah, it's your first plan.
Oh, this is gonna be fun, said Lepino, as he ran to go set up his marvelous plan.
Uh-huh. Dude,
Hey,
that sounds
that could
low-key
be a
really fun.
workbench. He could try out his new bling.
A 4% sword energy. That's still not good. Yeah. Good health. That first void wall. Ooh.
What's behind door number 2?
Oh, but we can't destroy their shields anymore? Oh no, we still do that. I still had that one. Ooh, leveled. Super. Okay.
Sensed the jewel's power. He had a feeling they were going to be great friends.
Sure. Now what's up? A 2% chance to find some rare loot. The altar. Yeah, let's go. Just keep going down with that. So when I successfully attack, it slows time. Ooh, that one hurt. Lepino. Ooh, health and energy. Yes, okay, I don't feel as bad.
Renato felt dubious about the whole plan. With every step, he was waiting for it all to go horribly wrong. But against all odds, Lepino's idiotic plan worked. Zenobia's ravens ran off after the geese, the net dropped, and Renato jumped out of the watermelon and put his sword to Zenobia's throat. Renato, she said, are those new scars? They look good on you. You never return my velvet jacket. It was my favorite. You look stupid in velvet. Oh, what does an imperial princess know about style? Oh, get a room, you two, said Latino. But the fleet was coming on fast, so they put Zenobia on the Farfarer and took her east, over the Nexus. She'd vanished from Swordfu School, from his life, without even saying goodbye, without ever telling him she was the Emperor's adopted daughter. Ah, Lapina was right, Renato thought reluctantly. She knows things. She recognized his look. You're taking me to the interrogators, aren't you? She said, wide-eyed. And then she jumped, with horror. Renato saw Zenobia plummeting. Then he saw the Nexus below them. Cats always land on their feet. Ah, she'll head for the Imperial outpost, yelled Peppino. You have to catch her.
How do you let her jump off of a flying boat? What? How? That's a freaking flying boat. The struggle.
Cats can run faster, but foxes can run longer. If he ran, he could head her off before she reached her minions at the outpost. Well, he did love a good chase.
Now we're gonna be chasing. Super. Oh, Jesus Christ. Ooh. Need health. Holy crap.
Were great. Renato wanted one for his house.
Wanted one for his house. Give me that ore. And that 10 energy. What are we gonna do? Oh yeah, we're just gonna go time mastery. Freeze time for every one, but Renato encountered an attack at the last second. Okay. I don't know how that'll work. I'm actually thinking about doing the sword magic. Or the speed, we can just get the speed over with. This is a battle. But there's a chest at the end. Yeah, I remember this. Ah! That battle was a lot easier.
He could smell her fear. He tried
Smell
to talk
here,
about
what?
the interrogators at the secret base. What did they do to her? Maybe it didn't have to end that way. Maybe he could talk to her. But, after all, there were worse things the Imperials had done to friends of his.
That's gonna be a choice under the interrogators, or... For sure he jumped off the boat, though.
The rebellion was. The secret Zenobia held would level the playing field. Codes, passwords. She could wreak havoc with just a few whispers to a far speaker. Not quite enough, thought Renato.
We're gonna do that firestorm. Ooh, put that 100 ore, dude. I don't know. I don't know. How do we get there? Oh, great. It's cool, like, lasts for a second, lets me think. Get out. Cool.
Bernardo reached the outpost. The Imperials there were no match for him. Soon after, Zenobia limped up the path. When she realized he was already in front of her, she didn't even try to run. Oh, you left without saying goodbye. Again, he said, please. I'm enjoying this a little too much. She said, shaken. Oh, spare us the chit-chat, would you? Said Lapino as he shackled her hands so she couldn't throw spells. She knows all his plans. All the way back to the Farfarer, Lapino nagged Bernardo about how the interrogators would pry all the intel out of Zenobia. How that would turn the tides in the imminent battle. All they had to do was take her to the rebels' secret base. Bernardo didn't like to think about what the interrogators would do to her. Couldn't he just talk to her?
See, if we choose the bottom one, then we're going with Lapino's side. If we choose the top one, we're going with her side. So we're gonna try to talk to her.
As they pulled away from the Nexus, Bernardo could see the fear in Zenobia's eyes. I can't take her to those creatures at the base, he whispered to Lapino. Ah, you've gone soft. Soft in the head. We captured her for what she knows. I'll take her to the mountains. Tell all the horrible things the Emperor's done. Yeah, believe me. She'll turn. And he turned the wheel. The hell you will! Shouted Lapino, and he grabbed the wheel back from him. The two of them wrestled for control of the ship. It shot off like a mad sparrow. Suddenly, Bernardo was falling.
What? Let's not be a nice guy. Lapino just throw me off my own boat. I think that's what happened. Honestly think that's what happened. What?
When he came to, Zenobia was standing over him. Why didn't you take me to the base to be interrogated? She demanded. Do you know what's left of people they interrogate? This is some trick, isn't it? To make me fall for you again. Well, I won't. Oh, go on then. Scurry back to your ravens. I can't stop you. But strangely, she didn't. As Bernardo set off to find the Farfarer, she followed him, keeping just out of sight of the ravens.
You're not following me though. Okay. Farfire. I thought it was Farfeather. Wow, I'm stupid.
Bernardo wondered idly if people who had built these poles had really, really long tentacles.
No, they just put a plank over it. Ridge, what? Why would they do that? Dang it. No. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. That was a quick death. What was that? Number 70? Okay, we got this. Those are the basic bits. There it is. Good. Wrecked. What? Yeah.
As Bernardo stopped to sniff the wind, Zenobia came up, still mad. Did you really think you'd just talk me into betraying my father? Oh yeah, sure, that was exactly my plan. Then why aren't you even talking to me? Because I've never talked you into anything in my life. They're gonna court-martial you for letting me go. He caught a whiff of the Farfarer. Wet rope, tar, and a cask of Scobel ale he'd spilt last year. It was that way.
Cool. Goodbye.
Good thing Renato didn't have vertigo.
Yeah. This is high. Holy. Ooh, we got some more. Get the good counters. Okay. Okay. Left. Wrecked and slow. What? Out of here. Okay. Good. Oh, it's just. Oh my god. What? How is supposed to just be 3 of these guys? Hmm. Screen. Okay. Which one would be this one? Oh, okay, cool. Hmm. Play with me. None of you. Get off.
Bernardo wondered where he could find a snack. He was feeling a bit peckish.
These things are actually pretty good. It's so weird, because I look at 120 as like being a lot, but if you think about it, if you only have 100 health, then you have like 60. Right? Is that how that works? 130? I don't know. But it's like barely over even. So wouldn't it be like 70? It's like, I don't know, it's just crazy. Oh, it's weird. I feel like I have a lot of health, and then I really don't. That's probably why I die. A lot.
After the bleak talk about the Emperor's dark secret, he was regretting his suspicion.
Oh, I can't get over there. Oh, there it is. The Farfarer.
Sure enough, the Farfarer had crashed in some rocks. There's no sign of Lupino. Zenobia caught up. All that kid stuff in Swordfu School. Look, that's the past. We're adults now. We have duties to other people. We have destinies. What are you talking about? And you are the most arrogant, slow-witted, light-fingered, mercenary, immoral, reckless. Run away with me, said Reynardo, and he realized he meant it. Just like that, she demanded. I will, if you will. So she kissed him.
Aww.
And it was the best kiss he'd ever had. They held hands as they boarded the Farfarer. Reynardo felt light-hearted, like the winds that were playing the rigging like a balalaika. But Lupino, I need to get back to Lupino, he said, suddenly realizing he could have been captured. A prisoner. He's not. How'd you know? He saw something in her eyes he didn't understand. He fell, didn't he? Into the abyss. She looked away, wouldn't answer. But then a bolt smashed through the Farfarer's keel. The broken ship plummeted out of the clouds.
Oh my god. That's crazy! Fell out of the boat twice! This is a terrible boat. Now it's got a hole in it? Wow. Filipino died.
Renato picked himself off the deck. They were alive.
Yeah.
We have to get to my private ship, she said. Do you trust me? I guess I must, he said. You go on ahead. Clear the path, she said. I can't kill my own soldiers. He wanted to say that he didn't trust her, that he had no idea what he was getting into. But he had no choice, did he? He was following his heart. That's what it means to be a hero. You had to follow your heart.
Almost get that firestorm. Couple more. Can I talk to her? No. I'm done. I like this one. I like this little story. That's all lovey. Aw. Sweet. Oh, what's the sprint? There it is. The dash. So then, oop. Finally have the void blade.
There was a pleasant breeze coming through that door. Had it been closed before?
I want to know how ravens get in here. If it's a hero sword. Do they have hero swords? It's an altar. You know? I know. I'm probably crazy. Some energy and a treasure hunter, number 3. Obviously. Freaking crazy. I don't know where to go. I thought I had to hook a boat. Do I have to go back? Maybe? I don't have to go back very much in this game. I think we did. I think we did have to hook a boat. Yeah. Yep, here comes a note. Yep. There you go. Hook the boat. Do we have to fight on this boat? Or do we go off this side? We go. There you go.
Renato wondered if his future self had commissioned these poles.
Commission these poles. That's funny.
He paused to catch their breath. It was strange to be so close to her. What are you thinking? He asked. I'm trying very hard not to think. Me too, he said. Up ahead, he could see the thin silver of Zenobia's personal ship. It looked fast. They would leave all this behind.
Yeah. Oh. Where's his chest though? But aw. I'm gonna wait till the next boat. This is the best spot, in my opinion. Jesus Christ, okay, good. There's gonna fight. I'm an OG. Straight up. Ooh. Got me there.
Imagine getting a horse stuck in one of these things. It would be cursing the blue screen.
Ooh. Oh yeah, this part.
The mysterious sword from the east made you so fast you could catch a fly with your chopsticks. If that's what you really wanted.
If that's what you really wanted. Screw all of you. Get off my ship. Is this it? Cool.
As they reached her ship, Renato suddenly felt a sharp pain in his stomach. He was surprised to see a crossbow bolt sticking out of it.
What?
I was going to lead the Empire to a secret base, said Lapino. But no, you had to screw up my plan because you still got a thing for her. Renato stared at Zenobia. The kiss. Was it real? She said, with a look of indescribable sorrow. She gestured and said an arcane word, and Lapino went flying into the abyss, screaming, "I'm telling your father!" Then she knelt down to cradle his head, and her paws felt very soft and warm. But he'd learned another true thing. Lapino was a traitor. Renato had suspected there was something wrong with the mad rabbit, but now he knew there was malice behind his goofiness.
That's crazy. Lapino was a traitor. We need to find her. How do we do her? Yeah. Guess we'll find out next time.